for years I've wanted to do this, right? So it's official. So I'm officially starting life coaching. Well, I'm I'm gonna be a life coach, and I'm going to start like having life coaching sessions and like one-on-one things and little things like that. The goal of this really is to try to give people what I have a little deeper than what I do here. Like with my videos, I feel like there's only so much I can do, and like because it's just me talking and it's great and all, y'all can hear me and shit and you can comment or whatever, but like that helps me out, but like, and I guess maybe it helps y'all out too, just hearing the information, or I like to give you guys my perspective, and I'm trying to explain that like I don't think I'm right. I just think that this is the information that I have, so I'm trying to share my perspective because I have a different perspective. But like after everything I've gone through, the breakup, life, and just whatever, the fact that I'm still me, I was like, I've had people tell me like, why don't you do life coaching? Well, at first I've had people tell me like, why don't you become a therapist? I was like, I'm not going back to school. That's why. Like, I'm not going back to school. I didn't finish high school. I didn't get my GED. I don't plan on it. So I was sitting here thinking like, damn, how can I do this thing I'm trying to do? I seen life coaching. Now the funny thing is that when I was researching life coaching, I was watching a bunch of videos, but I seen this one dude. He's a big life coach, right? I mean, like, has like, I think he said hundreds of clients, right? But yet he does not have a life coach certificate because back I think when he made the video it was like 30 or 40 bucks. But like when I was researching this shit, I seen that anybody, and I mean anybody, can pay $7, all the way as low as $7, up to $30 to pay for to become a certified life coach. But just because you have that piece of paper, to me, that doesn't mean that you're certified. Like, because what I got from that dude is that, when I was looking at the people, and there's nothing against, I need to clarify because to my fellow life coaches out there, there's nothing against like getting a certificate or getting whatever, because I get it. It's just when I was doing some research on this, it was all about like what type of life coach do you want to be, and it's like I just want to be me. I guess like putting the title life coach behind it is like whatever, but like realistically, it's just more one-on-one thing. Well, I'll be able to hear someone else's thing, so I can, in a sense, I can't guarantee nothing, right? I'm not a financial coach. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a fucking whatever, but I am a philosopher, and I am someone who has gone through life, and I seem to be okay, right? I beat a lot of my mental health issues. I beat a lot of this. When the world was trying to beat me down, it did not, right? It beat me down, but I got back up every single time without ever losing any bit of enthusiasm whatsoever. So the more I talk to all my friends and shit, like they all say like you should be a life coach, you should be a therapist, you should whatever. Um, but I never thought it would be possible because I was like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going back to school to become a therapist. And when I looked into life coaching, I almost was turned away based off of the fact that anybody can pay $7 to have a certificate that says they're a life coach. But to me, that doesn't mean anything. Like, it's no different than a high school diploma. Like, I keep up with college graduates, right? With college professors and highly intelligent people, but yet I've never finished high school. I didn't get a GED. I think that these ideas of like a certificate that claims you are certified for this thing, these ideas are fading away because life, right? That's why like I guess like 50 years ago I don't think a life coach existed because the only thing that existed that was like that was a therapist. But there is a huge difference between therapy and life coaching. I was at my friend Fi's yesterday, and I was talking about this a little bit, and he said something about, I forget exactly what he said, but it made so much fucking sense. Where it was like, he said people go to therapy to work out things that happen to them, and people, go to a life coach to have them tell them what to do or whatever. And then I jumped in and explained, I mean, I guess if you look at it that way, but I think a good life coach is not someone who is telling you what to do, but a good life coach is someone who is listening to you and then helping you get to you, right? Like, because it's, for me, that's why I said I'm not a financial coach. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a whatever. Because like, for me, this is more about if somebody could do this to me, right? Just show me you, and we can work on making sure that you are you, right? Because a lot of people's issues is they go through life like, because like I said, I'm not a therapist or whatever, but it's just with all these mental health issues and all these things, I think a huge problem is people are not themselves. Like, so they don't feel like themselves. They don't, like, these mental health issues, like a lot of these things are warning signs, but what are they warning us of is the question. And like, what are we gonna do about it? And we gotta whatever. And like with me being a life coach, it's a little deeper than just the sessions, right? Because yes, people will have to pay me for the sessions or whatever, but I'm working on trying to get the pricing right because I hate situations like this. I hate growing up. I hate evolving. I hate this shit sometimes because I want to do everything for free, but I will literally end up a fucking homeless man if I keep that shit up. So I have to start accepting a little bit of financial help when I'm giving services or giving something or whatever. I guess the same issue I had with selling my beats, where it's like, when I sold my first beat, I sold for like $300, but like, I was thinking about how fast it sold. If I put it up for $3,000, it probably would have still sold. So I don't want to be charging too much, but I don't want to charge too little either on my end because it's deeper than just the sessions, right? People will in a sense, I guess, pay me for the sessions, but it's also I want all of my all of the people that I work with this, because I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to call them clients. I don't want to call them students because I'm a fucking student myself. But it's more like I'm a student that's failed so many fucking times that maybe I could help y'all not fail as many times. Maybe I could help y'all learn from the things I fucked up on and learn from my perspective or whatever. And because I guess because I really want to fucking do this. Like, I mean, I really genuinely want to do this. Like, I genuinely want to help people. I genuinely want to try to empower consciousness. I want to empower people's, like, philosophical mind. I want to add a little, like, let's bring out that deepness. Let's bring out you type shit. Because so many people go through life and they think, that's why I said I'm not a financial whatever. Because even if in the future I became a financial advisor, I would never be a financial advisor. Because I don't want to advise people on finances. I want to advise people on, like, being themselves. Like, yeah, it's great that your homie has a nice car and this and that. And, like, you think you want what he has. But do you really? Like, it's this thing that we got to find a way to get back to our true, authentic self. And so we can give that true, authentic self the love and care and attention that it deserves, right? So, like, because as the authentic self comes out more, a lot of the other issues start to go away because the other issues were like from not being you. You're doing things that you wouldn't do. You're doing something which then is making you think thoughts that you wouldn't think, right? That you're in situations that always put you out of character. And yeah, it's a middle of not allowing the environment to, fuck with you or whatever, but there's so many lessons I've learned in life, so many techniques, so many different things that there's no way I could explain them in a video because, like, I try so hard to I free flow everything, but, like, I've had to train my mind a lot to try to, like, keep it structured to be like, okay, this is what I want the video to be about, and this is all the ideas I have in my head, and I have to get them all out, and whatever, and then by the end of the video, I'm like, damn, I didn't mention any of the fucking points, or whatever that I was supposed to mention, but, I hope I got out all the points in this that I was supposed to mention because I guess the last thing is that Mark Dreams 25 on Instagram. You can message me there if you're interested in the life coaching thing. Just put the word coach, and then and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna have like a text now or some type of number that I'm gonna whatever. And the people that have already, like, in a sense paid for the life coaching, it's like I said, they're not just paying for the 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 session. It's also paying for the fact that if something's going on, they're losing, like they're trying to get this thing. Let's say they're chasing this dream that they're trying to chase. If they are feeling like a fucking failure, or feeling like what's the fucking point anymore? Fucking call me, right? Like, cause I'll tell you what the fucking point is. Because the point is that you want this thing, and if you want this thing, it requires something from us. But we also have to be okay with what we have now, and that's why I really want to do this life coaching thing. And like, I was slightly hesitant because I'm like, I don't want people to judge me. Like, as I'm getting into this thing I'm evolving into, right? Whatever the fuck it is. A mix between me selling my beats, getting into NFTs and crypto, life coaching. A lot of people misunderstand, thinking, oh, he's all about the money now and shit, like whatever. And it's like, no, I truly don't care. I just cannot afford to be homeless right now. And like, there's just certain shit in my life. I don't need to be rich. I just need to be able to live, right, without worrying about the lights getting shut off or some shit, right? So as I was thinking about life, I was thinking, what do I have to offer? Because I have more to offer than just beats. Like, yeah, I make beats. I'm getting ready to drop my album. I'm hopefully start doing DJ shows after this shit, and hopefully start doing shows in the metaverse and NFTs and all this other shit I'm trying to do. But like, that's just me. Me launching my online business, that's just me. Like, that's why I made my Markheads NFT collection. Because I could just sell t-shirts that say Markheads NFT. And no one else is going to be getting nothing from the like, the t-shirts aren't going to be worth anything after you buy them type shit. With NFTs, there's a possibility of the team, like, growing a little bit with this whole thing as we come up together. It's the same reason why, like, I want to do the life coaching. It's the same reason why I talk about my failures in the videos, all of the setbacks I've had, all of my embarrassing moments where most people would be like, why the fuck would you even mention that? And I'm mentioning it so you can see that there is a human being that, like, either has gone through the same shit you've gone through, maybe worse than what you've gone through. Maybe I've gone through things that aren't as bad as what you've gone through, but maybe understanding that I also have gone through things will put it in perspective that no, like, this fake spirituality thing is not real. This fake happiness shit is not real. All these the anxiety and depression, like, these are signs. There's something happening, and it's just I have this perspective that I just want to share. And so anyone who's interested in life coaching, just message me on Instagram, MarkDreams25. Just put the word coach, and we will go from there. For those that are not, like, it's perfectly fine because I will still be doing my videos as if I was not doing life coaching, right? I'll still be doing these things, but sometimes in videos, as I'm doing life coaching and the private sessions, it is going to be completely confidential. Completely, like, confidential. I don't care. There could be fucking Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, and fucking and Will Smith and fucking Chris Rock could all, like, come and be life coached by me, and I wouldn't tell a soul. I wouldn't tell anybody, right? Because I wanna have this professionalism with this, as well as because I understand these are people, human beings, right? Like, this isn't something I take lightly. I take this very seriously, and I understand that, like, we all just sometimes need somebody to talk to, right? Like, I sat here alone for 7 months. The past 7 months, being single, sat here alone. 9 months ago, I was cutting myself. I was self-harming 9 months ago. And when I went through the breakup, I was scared I was going to self-harm again. I had nobody to call. Nobody. Shout out to True Life Stories, YouTube channel, Booker, everyone over there. Like, I fucking love y'all. Because, like, I kind of started joining in their live streams around the time I went through the breakup, and that's when, like, I kind of noticed, well, I'm not alone type shit. Like, it feels great to realize you're not alone, even though you're alone, but you're not alone, right? So, like, I want to try to work all this in. And, like I said, it's so fucking irritating for me because I wish I could do everything for free, but I can't because, like, my time is so scattered now between I want to do music, I want to write books, I want to do this, and I want to do speaking gigs, and I want to do DJing gigs, and I want to do NFTs and this and that, just all this shit I want to do. So I'm like, fuck. Not enough time in the day. But that's why I was like, well, with this whole thing I'm working on, I want to try to like put more time into this. So it's like if people, want to do life coaching, like we will literally have sessions where we just sit down and like y'all just sit down and listen to me talk. Like I plan on, yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of talking, but I plan on doing more listening with the life coaching than talking because it's not about me necessarily. I just need to like that's why I'm like, well, life coaching is a little different than these videos because it's nothing. I'm not necessarily giving advice about things that you guys are going through. And sometimes like I don't really know what we don't really know what we're all going through, right? I talk about my shortcomings, my issues, or whatever, um, but I also know how hard it is for other people to talk about their shortcomings and their issues, and so that's why I was like, complete confidentiality, complete like privacy, unless you like talk about it, being life coached by me, I'll never mention it. Um, Before like if we're in a life coaching session and things are getting really good, if I before I recorded anything, I will ask to record it, ask the person permission, to see if it's okay to put it out, because maybe their story could help somebody else. So like it's that thing where it's like I just have to make sure everything is understood and clear and understood, and I'm taking this seriously, and I'm really doing this life coaching thing. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.